Hey guys, it's Rocket Blade. So, you all know about the James Gunn situation, but for those of you who are just coming in to this video wondering what the hell even happened, let me bring you up to speed. So, I want to say a good 10 years ago or so, before he got hired by Disney, mind you, before he got hired by Disney, he said some inappropriate jokes about pedophiles, mainly making fun of them and stuff and whatnot. Or making pedophilic jokes. It was a good solid 10 years ago or so, before he got hired by Disney. And then when Disney went to seek him out to do Guardians of the Galaxy 1, Disney knew about it. He addressed it, he has apologized about it, and he hasn't done anything like that since that time. And then, I think a lot of this, and the reason why I think, in my opinion, Rocket Blade, if this has been out for a while, why people bring up something that was old, and people kind of knew about already. Well, he wasn't a big fan of Trump. He criticized the Trump administration and Trump in every conceivable way, and not to get political, but I'm not a fan either. In fact, I laughed at the stuff he said at Trump, which I found hilarious. But that being said, I think the people that were, on the right, or people that were mad at Gunn, were getting upset that he was making fun of Trump. So it's like, okay, let's see what we can get on him. It was like, ooh, he said these inappropriate jokes. Let's put it out there and make it sound like he's a big pedophile, when he's not. Because I've said it time and time again. Well, those jokes are inappropriate. I'm not defending the jokes. Absolutely not. But as an American, I'm defending him the right to say those jokes. Because at the end of the day, they're just jokes. And people are convinced, because he said those things, he's a pedophile. And my counter argument is, okay, fine. If you truly believe that, can you name me an article or anything, a rumor maybe, or an article of a person coming forward saying that James Gunn has touched me inappropriately, has talked to me inappropriately, touched me inappropriately, done things to inappropriate when I was a minor, anything like that level? No, nothing. Then shut the hell up, because that's just jokes. Just because you say one racist joke, you're automatically a racist, especially if it's a good jest. No, you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. They think, he's a pedophile, even though there's no proof to the contrary. Thus, Disney let him go because of those jokes, because they resurfaced. But part of the reason why, in my opinion, they let him go was they were trying to get the Fox merger deal going, with trying to get the Fox deal going, so that way they can get the rights to Fantastic Four and X-Men. So, and with that controversy ruling around the deal, they wanted to go kaput. So they kind of which I had a feeling this was gonna happen, but it's just so happy to know that that's the idea they were going with. Like, hey, Gunn, because of these tweets, we have to let you go, but it's not forever. Once the deal gets done or close to being finalized, we'll bring you back. And thankfully, I'm happy to report that James Gunn is returning to do Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And my reaction is, yeah. I'm just so happy, man. I'm ecstatic. I was like, yes. You know what I mean? I was so happy that he got rehired by Disney to do Guardians 3, because nobody wanted to touch it. They even did the director who did Thor Ragnarok, and he said, and I quote, "That is not my movie. That is James Gunn's movie. It's not my right to touch it." End quote. I mean, I'm not probably quoting exactly, but it was along the line of, that's pretty much what he said. Like, that's James Gunn's movie. That's not my movie. I have no right to touch it. That's pretty much what he said. And I commend him for that. I'm pretty sure Disney would have paid him a good amount of money to direct this movie. Because that's a good solid $700 to $800 million movie that they're sitting on to the box office revenue. Maybe even more, considering what just transpired. Maybe it could hit $1 billion now. And I honestly hope it does, to show that what kind of money they could have left on the table, leaving James Gunn out of this. And now that the deal's, I heard, is within a few days of being finalized, as of today, it broke today, mind you, even wondering when it broke. It broke today, that day, Disney is rehiring James Gunn. And I'm just so happy, guys. I'm happy. I defended him since day one. People are all like, well, he's, but he said those jokes so many times that, that just proves he's done it. It doesn't prove any fucking thing. Like I said before, have he's done like, if there's like proof like with Kevin Spacey or Harvey Weinstein, like on those, or R. Kelly, those levels of like inappropriate things they've done to people and children, if there's anything like that out there, link it to me. Let me know, and I'll take back what I've said. So that there's some validation to it, but all is out there is just the things he said 10 years ago before he got hired by Disney, because people want to compare this to Roseanne, mind you. Because the difference between Roseanne and Gunn, Roseanne said the terrible things she said while she was hired doing her reboot of her show. Gunn said those things before he got hired by Disney. Now, if you would have said those things while he was with Disney, okay, that's some big red flags, and I will understand. But it's before, he was addressed about it when they first hired him, and he hasn't done anything like that since that time. And I'm just so happy. And it's just we're such in a day and age that things we said in the back of the day, things we said back in the day is used against you. Case in point, look what happened to Kevin Hart. The Oscars in years haven't had a host because he was going to host it, but he said some terrible jokes, about the homos, about the LGBT community, and he's apologized for it, of course, in recent years, but people were giving him shit for it. Like they wanted to go on some kind of apology tour, and after a while, and I think the Oscars didn't want to deal with them no more. The Oscars wanted him to apologize when he already apologized for it, so he just left, and then now they had a host. So it's one of those things. This is one of those, like amongst one of those things, like because what he said a long time ago. That's why. Because he said a long time ago. That's why they. Is this the culture war? They say just because he said something, and he's apologized. He's apologized for. He's man up to. He's apologized. He's not making excuses. He's apologized since that time, and people were still giving him shit. I mean, my goodness. Thankfully, the movie The Upside he did, which I did a review on, did well in the box office to show that people still do care about him. He's a good actor, man. He's a good actor and a good comedian too. And I just feel bad that he got crapped on because of something he said a long time ago, and he apologized for. Same thing with what happened with Gunn. He said inappropriate jokes, but I don't defend. I defend his right to say them. I don't defend the jokes, but at the same time, those things like he was just like, "Oh, look, I'm an edgy boy. Look, it's basically like Twitter. It's basically just be like, "Oh, I'm an edgy boy. Look at these edgy jokes I'm saying." Yeah, that's all that really was. It didn't prove anything. And like I said, when he got hired for the first Guardians, he stopped doing those things. And then like that since. And people were just like, "Oh, but he's a pedophile. I wouldn't have my kids around him." It's like, really? Seriously, I would trust Gunn with my kids. If I had kids with him, then with Kevin Spacey or R. Kelly, because they had like people, unlike with Gunn, coming out saying these terrible things he did. So that's just my thoughts on the video, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you happy that he's back? Are you happy that he's not back? I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on the matter. I'm excited. I'm happy. And though I did hear he's gonna do Suicide Squad, not this squad of people, of course. This is just a shirt from SharkRobot.com. But he signed on to do. He's signed on, and he's getting ready to do the Suicide Squad movie, the sequel or reboot. I don't even know what it is anymore because Warner Brothers don't know what the hell they're doing. But he's committed to that. But once he's done with that, he will return to do Guardians 3, which people are saying is going to come out between 2021 2022. I'm leaning towards 2022. Maybe even sooner, depending on how long it takes to do the Suicide Squad movie. I'm not sure. But I'm happy that he's back. And like I've said before, I'm not going to see Guardians 3 unless he's attached to it. I mean, how this, it was like, well, we're going to use his script. That's great. But I still want the man who wrote the movie to direct the movie. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that a lot of directors, a lot of people like Edgar Wright was defending him to saying, hey, come back. Even his brother, hey, bring him back. And Disney made the right call, did the right thing. He's now officially back to do Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which, as As a man of my word, I will go see it day one. I'll try to review it that same day or within that same weekend, as I promise you. So, and that is a fact. Alright, guys, so tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you happy he's back? Are you happy he's not back? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll try to respond to as fast as humanly possible. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. As always, Rocket Blade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. Peace out, and have a great day.